All right. I want to tell you one other thing, and I haven't. I'm going to be giving this to you in the next few days. But this is the ABCs of revolution. This is only a copy of it. I only have a copy of it. I don't have the original yet. But I have told you about the Coming Insurrection. Well, that book now is, 3-4 years old. This is the next step in it from the same people from the Invisible Committee. The ABCs of Revolution, Part 2 of Contributions to the Revolutionary Struggle, intended to be discussed, corrected, and principally put into practice without delay. Now, I just want to give you a couple things that are in here. They talk about urban guerrilla tactics. The instant any area is occupied by revolutionaries, it must be appropriated forthwith according to two incontestable principles: self-defense and free distribution of the goods produced. The best way to avoid isolation is to attack. Thus, one must, with an eye to the internationalist direction, remember, workers of the world unite, create other nuclei for occupations and appropriations, strengthen and protect liaison between revolutionary zones, isolate the enemy and destroy communications, use commando tactics to harass and rear a guard and avoid encirclement by splitting up his forces, disorganize the counter-revolution by rendering its principal leaders and the best strategists harmless. Do you have that one? Disorganize the counter-revolution by rendering its principal leaders and the best strategists harmless. How do they do that? Is the left threatening? Is that something that people who are in that position should worry about their lives? Or is that just render them harmless by, well, let's just see if I can come up with a crazy example. I hear some rich dude takes $1 million and does everything they can to smear and discredit. By the way, George, have you ever heard of the RICO statute? Anyway. Make the use of printing works, local radio stations, and telecommunications to propagate the truth regarding the movement for universal self-management and explain what we want and what our capabilities are. Act in such a way that the masses in each district, town, or village are kept up to date with what's going on elsewhere in the country. We should steer clear, listen to this, we should steer clear of outmoded, passive, and static tactics, such as the use of barricades, mass demonstrations, and student-style struggles. It is of the utmost importance that we invent and experiment with new and unexpected tactics. The success of urban guerrilla tactics employed as a tactical backup for occupied factories depends on the speed and effectiveness of such raids. Hence, the importance of small commando teams linking up with what status of every color already referred to as the neighborhood hooligans and factory hooligans. Our aim is to thwart all violence against the movement for self-management, universal self-management, and not to spread the movement by force, and not to spread that movement by force of arms. This is a very dangerous group of people, and it is global. It is global. We are talking about the New World Order. These are the people that want it. These are the people that the New World Order people tolerate because they think they can use them as fuel. Just as the Democrats thought they could use people like Michael Moore as fuel and not be consumed by them. The people now at the highest echelons think that they can use anarchists and revolutionaries like Van Jones as fuel. And then they will have their say in the end. Don't worry, we'll take care of those revolutionaries. Oh, they'll fall into place. Oh, will they? Will they? I'll give you the details of part 2 now. The Coming Insurrection, first was destroy the family, start getting out in the streets, turn cars over, set things on fire, everything that is happening. Now they're saying Now we take it to the next level. Everything that you're seeing over there is coming here. Remember, it was the universal struggle. As Andy Stern said, workers of the world unite. These are SDS people over here. These are communist radicals over here. These are the Weather Underground over here. These are the college students over here. It's trouble, gang. It's trouble. And this administration knows it. They know what's going on. And I believe, not with these people in particular, I have no proof of that, but they are deeply connected to this kind of thinking here in America.
Hello, Sick Freak. This is the Glenn Beck Program.